Hello everyone, I'm ExitSign250, and in this video I'm going to be replacing this outdoor outlet and outdoor outlet cover with a brand new weatherproof outlet cover and a brand new weather resistant outlet. I've never been a fan of these traditional covers, mainly because the doors can be finicky. The cover never seems to hold on tightly, water and moisture can easily get in, and if the springs on those doors ever fail, it does not serve as a weatherproof outlet cover anymore. These are the original in my house. I've replaced all of them but this one, so let's get this one out of here. First thing I did is buy a weather resistant outlet. This one's made by Leviton. And then a weatherproof device cover, which this one's made by Hubble. So the first part with the install is to shut down the power. So let's turn off the breaker to that outlet. And double check with the outlet tester. And you can see this bottom plug's off. And we'll try the top plug, which is also off. Now, just a side note, this is a GFCI protected outlet. So this is why I'm installing just a standard outlet. There's a GFCI that protects a few outlets, including this one, and GFCI protection is required for any outdoor outlet. So this is a non-contact voltage detector. Just making sure if there's any other connections inside that may be live, which there's not. And going to go ahead and screw the outlet. Sometimes with these outdoor devices, the screws can get rusted and corroded and kind of be a pain to remove, but I lucked out. And this one was pretty easy and straightforward to remove. So take the outlet out, and then we will use our wire cutters and cut the backstab connections on the inside. Hot, neutral, then ground. And then after that, well, here's the outlet. You can see back then you could just use a standard indoor outlet. But these new weather-resistant outlets kind of resist the rust, resist the elements a bit better. And if there's any water, moisture, whatever, it won't get into the slots for power. So these are the better choice, and they are code. So that's why I got it, and it'll perform a lot better than that old one. So let's go ahead and remove the neutral wire right there, or strip it, I should say, and then strip the hot wire. And then I'm going to go ahead and loop the ground wire, and then wrap it around the ground screw of the outlet, and then crimp it down just so it's a bit tighter and holds on better, and then tighten down the screw. And the ground wire is the most important wire on anything. And I'm going to tighten down this unused neutral connection, because why have screws and stuff sticking out when you don't really need it to be. And then I'm going to go ahead and loop the neutral and then wrap it around the terminal for the neutral connection. I don't really like to use the quick, simple backstab connection, mainly because I've noticed those over the years can become loose, and of course that'd be a loose connection, which loose connections cause fire. So I'd rather take the extra time to do it this way, and that way I know it's definitely tight, not going anywhere. So that's the neutral connection, just about done. Now it's done. And we'll swap over to the hot and tighten down the unused hot connection. And then right after that, we'll loop the hot wire and then put it around the hot connection, or live. It's also called live as well. So now that's looped, put it in. Sometimes it's a bit tricky to get the wires in how you want it. You just have to bend it around until you hit the sweet spot, so to speak. And we'll crimp it with the wire cutters so it holds on, and tighten it down. Now, something I like to do with any device in a metal box or any outdoor device is take some electrical tape and wrap it around the connections, just so it can make it, of course, less prone for any moisture on the connections. And if for some reason one of the connections become loose, be less likely to touch the metal box and make a spark/arc. So there you go. We'll go ahead and put that into the box and screw it in. I'm not going to tighten it all the way, because that Hubble Tay-Mac weatherproof cover, you can just slide it on with the loose screws. Really saves time. Pretty straightforward, easy. That's why I'm actually like these covers now. I've kind of tried a bunch, but I like this one. So we'll go ahead and open it. This is a universal cover. You can have a GFCI, Decora outlet, or Decora switch, a duplex outlet, and a toggle switch. So I'm going to be removing the GFCI Decora plate and put in a duplex outlet one, since that's what we're installing. And now it's about ready to go. The next thing I'm actually going to do, just to make it a bit more weather tight, is put some silicone caulking around the gasket. The gasket does help, but I like to take the extra step and put some caulking around it. And then once I get it on the wall, I'm going to put it around as well. So there you go. So now the caulking is done. So we'll go ahead and slide on the cover plate, which you can see how easy it is compared to others. And now we will screw it down all the way so it is tight. So there's the top done. Now to the bottom. And that's it. So there you go. All tight, and we'll close it up. There's the silicone on the outside perimeter of the receptacle. Again, pretty good idea. And now we will knock out the in-use cover notch right there. Or pull it out, I should say. And we'll turn on the breaker. Give the outlet a quick test, and if 2 orange lights come on, which they do, that means the outlet is wired correctly and is powered. Now real quick, I'll demonstrate the in-use cover portion by plugging in an extension cord and routing it through that little notch and closing it up. So it's now weatherproof and you can use your stuff. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad I got this new outlet put in, and I guess I'll see you guys later.